You're listening to a podcast by the Perennial Leader Project. Welcome to another edition of Dying Every Day, Stoicism in a Year. We've made it to day 48, and today we're exploring the virtue of justice, one of the cardinal virtues. If you've missed the last few meditations on courage, temperance, and wisdom, I encourage you to go back and listen. As you'll hear shortly, these virtues work in harmony with each other. In a letter to his friend Lucilius, Seneca wrote, "The sole task of philosophy is to discover the truth about matters human and divine. Philosophy is never unaccompanied by piety, reverence, and justice, and all the other assemblage of interrelated and connected virtues. It teaches us to worship things divine and to love things human. It shows that power rests with the gods, while sociability links human beings to one another." And this passage is adapted from a letter known today as On the Part Played by Philosophy in the Progress of Man. Stoic philosophy teaches that any person who possesses one of the virtues possesses them all. Although, as we've learned this week, each virtue has its own distinctive application, they work in harmony with each other, often called the unity of virtue. But it's not only the virtues that are interconnected. As human beings, we are also connected and part of a single community. For this reason, the Stoics believe we have a duty to live virtuously and help others where we can. As the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius put it, we were born to work together, like feet, hands, and eyes, like the two rows of teeth, upper and lower. To obstruct each other is unnatural. To the questions, who should we help or where should we help, the answer is everyone and everywhere. Wherever there is another human being, stressed Seneca, there is an opportunity for kindness. I invite you to reflect or journal on specific ways you can practice the virtue of justice. As you're doing so, you might consider what role the virtue of courage, temperance, and wisdom play in practicing kindness. Thank you for listening to Dying Every Day, Stoicism in a Year. I hope you found something useful for daily life. If you enjoy what we're doing here and want to support the project, consider becoming a Perennial Meditations member. And finally, as always, I urge you to put what you heard into practice. Until next time, be wise and be well.